So I have the entire week off for Thanksgiving, thank goodness for PTO. I am planning to optimize my Thanksgiving for least amount of stress. Planning everything ahead and not just flying by the seat of my pants like I usually do on Thanksgiving. So this is gonna be like a Thanksgiving for a very few. So what I'm planning on doing is making a turkey, mashed potatoes, and then Brussels sprouts and asparagus. Just my dog's just whining and screaming at me. And then for dessert, I'm gonna be making not one, but two pies. One is gonna be an apple pie, and then the other is going to be a sweet potato pie. So, like I said, having a stress-free Thanksgiving requires planning in advance. I put together a spreadsheet. Who is surprised? Nobody. The first day, I have to break down the turkey. I'm very bad at carving turkey. I have religiously watched 2 videos that I'll link below. Usually I like make my boyfriend do it. He's a lot better at it, but I want to give it a shot. After I break down the turkey, then I'm going to brine it, a dry brine, and that will go for about 1 day. So that will be all of the turkey's preparations done for that day. I am going to be prepping my crusts and the fillings, and then hopefully being able to bake my pies, because those pies are probably best served at room temperature anyway. It's fine if I make them a day in advance. I think that just makes the whole day a lot less stressful because I do not have multiple ovens. I have one oven. I can't be baking a pie, roasting my turkey, roasting vegetables. I had to figure out and optimize for my normal apartment size kitchen. The next day, the gravy, mashed potatoes, vegetables, be actually roasting the turkey and also serving it. We'll see how closely I can actually follow this schedule. I put together my robust grocery list. I almost forgot sweet potatoes for my sweet potato pie. What I have realized over the many different Thanksgivings that I've tried to prepare is something always happens. No matter how much you prepare, you're still gonna forget something. Excuse me, sir. Hey buddy. Nice of you to join us after screaming at me for a really long time. Well, he's here. All right. Let's get started on the apples, and I'm supposed to peel all of them. I'm gonna do the easy part first, which is put in all of the spices into the Ziploc bag. 2.5 teaspoons of cinnamon, ginger, then nutmeg. Please don't judge me for just having container nutmeg, it's fine. And the cloves. Finally, brown sugar. Crush it up, mix it up. Don't think I added the salt yet. Make sure to add salt. Stella Park's original recipe asks for tart apples. We have both tart and also pink ladies. So you need 50 ounces. Let's weigh how many apples we need. Okay, so this many amount of apples is probably our best bet, and we might have one left over. Let's get it started. Take all of the stickers off. And she also said to make sure all the slices were like, really focused on peeling off this dang sticker. A half inch. Let's also calculate how empty this is so I can just subtract it. So that's like 13. So we want a total of 63. I don't like peeling things. You know what? I'm just gonna let the peels fall fall where they must. Apple 1 is complete. Oh, God. My boyfriend is the one that knows how to cut apples and do the turkey. This is usually his job, but it's my fault that I want to do everything to film. Okay, let's see if this is half an inch. This is bigger than half an inch, oh God. I'm gonna have to slice them even thinner. You quarter the apples, and then you quarter them again. That's the math. God, I'm gonna have to do this for all the apples. Oh, your girl's screwed. Save my camera space. Okay, I don't know how long that took, but we got all our apples into this bowl, and we have, oh wait, I don't know how to do math. Okay, I still need to do one more apple. Okay, close enough. We're gonna put them into this bag and then let marinate for like literally at least 3 hours. In they go. So many apples. And it can get closed. Nice. Okay, so we're supposed to our apple pie mix, and we'll just leave it hanging out. Let's get started on the crust. This recipe technically only makes 2 crusts. I need 3 crusts because one of them is going to be a closed face pie. 1.5 of the recipe, flour. And then we add the butter. Let's just get all of that ready, shall we? Awesome, so they're all somewhat coated. And the great part about Stella Parks' recipe is then you just squish every single little butter cube once, and then that's how you get all the flaky layers. Smoosh it. Probably should be wearing an apron for this. All the butter is smushed. Basically just until a little shaggy-ish dough forms. Now we roll it out. Oops. Fold these into the center like a book, and then fold it in half again. And one more time. I believe this is it. I'm just gonna chop it up into 3 instead of 2. Definitely gonna refrigerate this because it's very warm in my kitchen, always. Now we prep our sweet potato filling. 16 ounces of sweet potato in here. Sweet potatoes prepared. Now we want cinnamon sticks. Where do I put the cinnamon sticks? 2 to 3 cinnamon sticks. 1, 2, 3. Milk. Heavy cream. Supposed to boil this. Once it reaches a boil, keep it on simmer for about 55 minutes. Final thing is the turkey. The only thing that they had was 16 pound turkey. Technically it's like 15 point something. 3.7. Here's the boy. Don't think this is gonna end very well. I have a sharpener.
The fillet knife?
The fillet knife? If this knife doesn't work, I will use a smaller fillet knife. Let's see if I can dump some of the juices out. Oh god, it's so juicy. It's naked. Alright. Dump the rest of the juices out. And Sola said to use gloves, so I will use gloves. Okay, this is the last pair of gloves, Michelle. Don't fuck it up. So let's get the plastic off. Our turkey in bondage. Oh. Doctor need to check this out, dude. Sometimes even stuff up in the front here too, so. Yep, here we go. Check the front and back of your turkey. Spread these legs out. I'll do the easiest thing first, which is like cutting the skin off the thigh here. You want to make sure that you're cutting the skin as close to the actual thigh as possible, not close to the breast, because it will shrink and you want your breasts to be covered with nice skins. So they're always just like, find the joint, and I'm like, how? I'm very stupid. I don't understand muscles. Yeah, this knife just sucks. Please look away right now. Oh god. Ooh! I knew something like that was gonna happen. Like, is it here? Is it here? Am I doing the right thing? Probably not. Probably.
Hello, everyone.
Is that the joint? Is this the joint? Okay. It's happening.
Yeah, just follow that.
Oh, I need a man's help. Okay, so it's just even deeper than I thought it was. Well, this one is first time, right? I do not know what the fuck I'm doing.
Right there.
Here?
Yeah, see
Okay.
where that ball is?
The ball?
Yeah, cut around the ball.
Cutting around the ball. Okay, now for the thighs, which is probably gonna be. Okay. Oyster has been freed. I just didn't do very good on the wings. Twerk champ, am I right? Okay, the thighs make much more sense to me. Where the fuck is this joint? Okay, let's just break it off, shall we? Let's just break it off. Okay. Bone exposed. Second leg. Let's go. Whew. The back. Should be pretty easy, just crack in half. Who needs poultry shears, am I right? Just use your bare fucking hand. Just go for it. Now we will prepare our dry brine. Pat everything dry. This is around 6 tablespoons of kosher salt, 2 tablespoons of baking soda, and then I added some MSG and some crushed black pepper. Rub that breast. Just gonna let this sit now for overnight and roast it tomorrow. Beautiful. Both of our pie fillings are basically ready at this point, so blind bake the sweet potato pie's crust first. And the reason why you put foil and then weigh it down when you're blind baking is so that the sides of the crust don't slip down. I'm gonna use sugar. All right. And then we got our sweet potato pie filling. I'm just gonna try to fish out the cinnamon sticks. So that's 1, 2. Ooh, I got the nutmeg. And where did that here? And the last one. Use our immersion blender. I barely ever use my immersion blender, so I'm very excited. Pop it in. Locked. Locked and loaded. Oh. as we are waiting for the sweet potato pie crust to blind bake, we can get our apple pie ready. So basically for the apple pie, you don't need to blind bake it, it's 2 crusts, but you need to add tapioca starch and then let it sit in the fridge for a little bit longer to let all of these juices here to firm up with tapioca. This is the mix, that's all juice. Just like 1 ounce. Mush it around. I really hope that it will be able to hold all of this. Okay, we can do this. Okay. The rustic looking pie. I'm gonna cut the pie vent up on top after it's done chilling. The blind baked crust is ready. Okay. The sugar is super hot, so like don't try to touch it. I'm grabbing the foil. Let's dump the filling in. Okay, so our sweet potato pie is now done and gonna be cooling. Now I am gonna get the apple pie ready. I should probably get rid of the middle rung. Where can I put this so it doesn't burn it? And also not my dog who's walking around here. Well, let's put it on the top rung. There we go, big brain fella. Big brain moments. Add an extra yolk in there so it's more golden. Aggressively mash the yolk so they break. A bit of leakage, but it's fine. We'll be fine. For extra security, I will crimp these with a fork. This step is technically optional, but your pie will just look very pale. It's like suntan lotion for your pie. Into the oven she goes. Ooh! God. It's the second day. I'm going to just chop up the leftover turkey remains to make gravy, and then chop up the vegetables. Get some parsley, bunch. Thyme, bunch. And carrots. I have my bay leaves here. I'm just going to put everything in here. My boyfriend's gonna do the vegetables, so I'll just need to saute them later. I am really stuffed. You know, on the day of Thanksgiving when you're cooking everything, regardless of how much you plan, there's always gonna be the mad dash. I was using the instant read thermometer a lot the day before, and then I just couldn't find it when the turkey was in the oven and I needed to check it. This took like years off my life. It was stuck to my oven mitt because of the fact that I took the apple pie out of the oven the previous day and there was apple juices and syrup still stuck to the oven mitt. Even when you plan ahead, sometimes the said planning ahead will sabotage you. This year's pies that I made are probably the best that I've made so far. Planning on donating to the local Native American hospital here in Oakland, give back to the people who were actually harmed during Thanksgiving, because America is messed up and is a colonist country. So I'm probably just gonna go and go back to sleep.